General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organization. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general, not personalized advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide information and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone. So we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing a We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All products, services, their component parts and operating methods and systems either provided by or created by We're All Satoshi belong solely to We Are All Satoshi. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing or reselling any We're All Satoshi product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming or social media sharing of We're All Satoshi presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may lead to legal consequences.
Yes, and this is, of course, the disclaimer. So Affiliate Marketing 2.0, we all knew what was happening with the arbitrage, and we have here a great opportunity. You know, arbitrage is actually the oldest business model in the world. You know, you find some products and you buy it here, you sell it there. You know, the brokers always make profit if you do it a little bit good. You know, if it can be clothing or jewels or nutrition, it doesn't matter. Arbitrage is always there. But to arbitrage with a cryptocurrency, what was never built, what was always a thinking about, we know other companies, they are working for years and years to succeed in arbitrage trading, and they were never succeeding. So what we have in our hand is really something special, and it has artificial intelligence in there. So the most important thing, artificial intelligence, I think the most people heard from it, it's the intellect of machines, software, in opposed, you know, instead of human beings. But it has to learn. And this is a combination. I have a very short video I really want to show you.
Hi there. Today, we will learn about something super cool called AI, which stands for Artificial Intelligence. What is AI? AI is like a really smart robot that can do lots of things, like talk to us, play games, and even help us with homework. But how does AI get so smart? Let's find out. Imagine you have a toy robot. When you first get it, it doesn't know how to do much. AI is like that toy robot. It needs to be taught how to do things. AI learns by looking at lots and lots of examples and practicing a lot. How AI learns. Think of AI like a student in school. Just like you learn math or reading by practicing and doing homework, AI learns by looking at data. Data is like the homework for AI. It can be pictures, words, or even sounds. Training AI. Let's say we want to teach AI to recognize cats. We show it thousands of pictures of cats. Some cats are black, some are white, some are small, and some are big. AI looks at all these pictures and starts to figure out what makes a cat a cat. It might notice that cats have whiskers, pointy ears, and fluffy tails. Trial and error. Sometimes, AI makes mistakes. It might think a dog is a cat because dogs also have fur and 4 legs. When AI makes a mistake, it learns from it. It's like when you get a math problem wrong and your teacher helps you understand the right way to do it. Why it takes time. Learning takes time, even for AI. Imagine trying to ride a bike for the first time. You might fall a few times before you get it right. AI goes through the same process. It tries, makes mistakes, and tries again until it gets better and better. Patience and practice. Just like you need patience to learn new things, AI needs time and lots of practice to get really good at something. That's why sometimes AI needs to see millions of pictures or read lots of books before it can do a task well. Conclusion. So, AI is like a student that learns by practicing a lot and learning from its mistakes. It might take a while, but with patience and lots of examples, AI can become really smart and help us with many things. Now you know how AI learns. Next time you see a smart robot or a talking computer, you'll know it took a lot of practice and learning to get that smart. Thanks for watching, and keep being curious about the amazing world of AI.
And this is, of course, a really amazing video about AI and
Hi there.
how AI is learning. Then the second aspect, we have a smart contract. And everything a smart contract needs is terms and conditions. You know, it's like you make an agreement with somebody. But when you put an agreement in a smart contract and you put it on the blockchain, then you write it in stone. So very important. Sometimes people say, can he change this? Can he change that? No, in a smart contract, you cannot change. So if you are deploying a product on the smart chain with the terms and conditions, you have to be 100% sure that these are the terms and conditions you want forever. So it's very, very important that everything in the smart contract is really, really organized and good. And that will take time, of course. So the funniest thing is that we have an application with Boomerang, what is working with Flash Loan. So it's not working with your own money, it's working with Flash Loan. And flash loans are a relative new form of uncollateralized loans. They are available to traders on some decentralized finance protocol-based blockchain networks. DeFi. These type of loans allows traders to borrow unsecured loans from lenders without a middleman. So it's for everybody. It's for people with not so much money. It's for people with a lot of money. It's for people with no time, with big time. You know, it doesn't matter where you live. If you have a license from Boomerang, you can use these uncollateralized loans. Let that sink in. If you sit on your chair, please feel you're sitting on the chair. Bring that here into your mind. This is Flash Loan. It's for everybody. Not only for you, also for the people all over the world. If they live in Alaska, if they live in New Zealand, if they live in Vietnam, when you live in Africa, in one of the countries in Africa, because, you know, there are Europeans say many times Africa, but it's a complete continent like Europe, maybe bigger, but, you know, can you imagine? It's for everybody. If you are in the jungle of Brazil, if you are in the city of New York, it doesn't matter. It's for everybody. And the most important thing is that, let me see, yeah, the Flash Loan is, the amount is so big. If you look at the website of AVE, and that's AAVE, AVE, when we started in January, it was between the $5 and the $9 billion. Now we are in July, it's already $20.8 billion with a B. You can see here, there's 9 digits. Can you imagine that we can have the accessibility to this amount? And it is growing and growing and growing because people have cryptocurrencies. More cryptocurrencies coming on the market. Every day, new crypto tokens are created. Every day, new blockchains appear. And what do? They all getting into this industry. And AVE is giving people the possibility to have liquidity at work. Like early days when you had money in the bank and the bank was working with your money, and then they give you a little bit of interest. Now the banks, they can print infinity of money, and that's why the money is going down in value. Because in my opinion, the most stupid thing is if you save money, because they can print money, but you cannot print Bitcoins. You can mine them, it's limited. We have the BTCC, it's limited. We cannot print 10,000 or 100,000 or some billion more. These are cryptocurrencies with intrinsic values. They cannot print cryptocurrencies. They can print euros, they can print dollars, they can print yen, but they cannot, you cannot print cryptocurrency. But the word is crypto, it's encrypted currency. So for me to tell you, this is what you buy into. If you understand this market, how big this market is. So please do not see a Boomerang license as 2x, 3x, what x your money, because this is what you have. If you have a whitelisted wallet, then is this the opportunity where you can tap into. And Chavez and team has built this. And who is Chavez and team? Of course, Chavez has a team of tech people, programmers. And Chavez is a person with a really beautiful mind. Really beautiful mind. Chavez built the company when we had so much adversity. And he said, guys, I will bring you a product. Actually, I needed a year to finish the blockchain BTC-C20. I need a year, but I can make it finish. I can deploy it in 1 month that you guys can continue and help your people. And every person in the last project, who had losses or whatever, he got minus. And some leaders, 31, 40 leaders, stick together and building the business. And then in November, he said, guys, look at this. I have an opportunity for arbitrage. Look, we were blown away. And what did he do? He built it. He never went away. He built a business. What is amazing here? So for me to see this opportunity, I think this is where you come in. And then we need to understand at MVP. MVP is minimal viable product. It's a product that with enough features to attract early adopters. We had a lot of adversity in this one because the launch of MVP is the beginning when early adopters and investors and pioneers can come in. But that's how you promote. And of course, we did see some different numbers in the beta test, but that was when the function of the product is there. Now we have to grow in, like AI has to learn. The market has to grow. Everything has to start. In the industry such as software, the MVP can help product teams to receive users' feedback as quickly as possible in order to refine and enhance and improve overall performance. And that is exactly what we have here. We all have been a part of the creation of development of Boomerang. Congratulations, you are a pioneer in this business. And you know about the pioneers. They are the early people who bring success. And then, of course, we have our AI. And the AI, I love it so much. So always look that your wallet is connected to the dApp. Always check if you have user stats. If here is nothing in there, then you're not whitelisted yet. They are working on a pop-up. Maybe we get a pop-up in the screen, whitelisted or not. So, but if user stats, if you don't see anything there, then you know you have to wait. For people who are in longer time, before you know, from 5th of April or before or sometimes this can take a little bit longer. But please, and they are working and they are putting more and more people into the whitelisting. Every day I hear people, I got whitelisted, yes. So the system is very simple, and Joseph will show later on in a video how to do the transactions. But where do I want to go? Where do I want, what do I want you to see? Because we have an amazing, you see, where is it? We have an amazing opportunity. And this is about money. This is about 19% of the people who come in this industry, maybe 99%, they want to earn money. Right or not? Put in 777 in the chat if you want to earn money. Maybe you want to have more time, but you can have that free time, more time, if you can quit your job or quit something else, but you need money to do that. So it's not only money, but it's what you do with the money, you know, what you have. Only one?
I think they're all coming to me.
Oh, they're sending it to you.
Yeah, they all come to me.
So we have the cash formula. And I got this presentation from another networker several years ago. He's from Sweden. And I asked him, can I use your PowerPoint? Because I like this mindset. I like this PowerPoint. And still today, I use it because it is a brilliant, brilliant mindset presentation in this way. So if you see, and you see KASH, cash. So we put the K with a K, not with a C, but because then we can say knowledge. You need to have knowledge in life. You need to have a certain aspect of knowledge, product information, business information, you know, business knowledge. You have to have a little bit. And the funny thing in network marketing is that we share the knowledge. We try to filter out what you do not need so that you can have the fastest way to your to the cash or to your goal, what you need. Of course, you need attitude. A lot of people in the beginning, they mix attitude with ego. And ego is not attitude, guys. Ego is cool. So attitude is no ego. Ego is something else. I can tell you a lot of people mix that up. But attitude is a mindset. Is, you know, if you have a BMW and another Audi is coming next to you, an Audi, and you know, you stand there, you look at it, and you think, my car is faster. Don't need to prove it. You know, even if you have the thinking about that, you should have. That's a kind of ego, but it's the delicate version of how you can teach and develop and create. And I always ask people if they want to have the difference. Do you want to be sitting in your house or in a place with 10 people with ego, or do you want to sit with 10 people with attitude? You can choose. Then everybody knows. So skills is what you learn by doing. The more you do it, the better you become. But the doing of skills has to come from within. If you want to be a good football player, then you're going to do that. But in the early days, the kids go out, play outside with the ball, and you know, because they play from young age every day with the ball, they become better and better and better. And then they go to a friend and they go to a club and they say, you know, to a football club. And then they are seen. And the trainer sees it. He is good. But because the kid was playing in his free time, when nobody was looking, what nobody was telling him, he was doing it from free will. And because of he was doing it every time when he could, he became better and better. And if you then see a coach, a trainer, and he can guide him from, hey, listen, you know, when I was dancing, I was making the steps too big, so I could not do it fast. And the dance teacher said, make the steps not so big because then you're smaller, then you have more time. And that was a great mindset for me. The skills, sometimes you need to be a little bit coached in your skills. You need to adapt a little bit. And then when you do the thing, you play, you are being seen. So when you learn the skills, when you adapt the skills, and when you do the skills, you will be seen. And then you can be scouted. In this marketing, it's exactly the same. The skills you do are seen by people, and that will attract. It's a law of attraction. And if you do every day, then you can see, because then you have the habits. And the habits are I think in this industry, the most important thing. You can earn all the money in the world, but if you have poor habits in spending, you will never have money in your wallet. It's habits. So we make a point 1 till 10, and 1 is high, low, and 10 is high. So let's say you have a person, he has knowledge of 4 about the industry. He knows it, he did it, but does not have so much knowledge. His attitude is not that high, it's 3. His skills is 5. You know, he knows how to write and he knows how to use a telephone. So it's good. But his habits is 2. Then you can see that his number is 120 on the right side. Let's say you improve the knowledge with 1 point, just 1. You bring him, or you teach him, or you guide him to go from knowledge from 4 to 5, the attitude from 3 to 4, the skills from 5 to 6, and the habits from 2 to 3. Then you can see he will become 360. It's about the rate of improvement. Let's say you have a person, he's in all aspects of 2. Totally, you know, not significant in this industry. But he has one good thing. He wants to double himself. He wants to improve himself. So he becomes all the way a 4, just because he wants to. You can see that people, sometimes they say, you have to look for the leaders. You have to look for the, you know, you are born with this. You are within this. No, the only leader who is in you is you who decides to be. You cannot have a magic pill. If I can sell you a pill and you swallow it and you believe that that pill will help you, then you know, then it will be. But it's just a decision what you make in your mind. You just step into it. And whatever people say to you, you stay into it. Because when things go good, everybody is with you. When things go bad, you know. So let's say you have a person who knows a lot. You know, he's like, wow, he has an 8 in knowledge. His attitude, oh my God, it's a 9. He has his attitude. Oh, so good. We know all those people, you know. His skills, you know, he can pronounce English so good. Wow. But his habits are 0. So what is he? A 0. Because he does not have the right habits. And he will not become successful. Not because he has the knowledge, not because he has the attitude, not because he has no skills. No, he has no good habits. So for me, to always have money is just a mindset and your habits. So let's say, and this is a very, very mirroring presentation. So let's say you earn 100 euros. I put 100 euros in here, but it can also be dollars or whatever in your currency. Not Corona, I think it's a little bit more in Corona. Anyway, but it is going about the spending, because the most difficult part in this industry is how you spend your money. So you earn $100, then you can spend 30. You can invest it. You can buy BTCC or Bitcoins or gold or silver, or, you know, you can invest in stocks or whatever. I would prefer Bitcoin or BTCC. Then you can spend like $30 euros in paying bills, you know, buying for something, paying a subscription maybe for AI bot or something, you know. You can spend like $30 in groceries, you know, to buy food or to do some things, you know, to nurturing your body. And you can give 10% to charity. You know, you can give it to a charity locally, globally. You can give it as a community a fund, you know, where people would really have no money but really want to do something. You know, you can give it away. You can collect and give it away. So this is how you can spend. And if this is weekly or monthly or yearly, you can decide. But you can see here, this is quite easy, because I know that you can easily spend $30 in investing, $30 paying bills, you know, $30 in groceries, and $10 in giving away. But what if you earn $1,000? Now you can invest at $300. A lot of people, when they do not have, they want to invest big. And I said, you have to grow into it. So the problem is not here, because now you can invest $300. You can pay bills for $300. You can spend $300 on groceries and buying stuff. And you can give away $100. Yeah. Now you earn 10,000. Now you can spend to investment. You can invest $3,000. Now you can pay bills. Now you can afford maybe another house or another car. Now you can spend on groceries, you know, paying bills, you know, because now you are having a better salary. And now you can give away to charity $1,000. And you see, if you earn 100,000, now you can invest 30,000. You don't borrow money to invest. You earn it by building an income. Now you can invest 30,000. Now you can pay bills, maybe for 1 or 2 houses, if you have the ambition. Now you can spend 30,000. Maybe you want to buy a new watch, or maybe you want to have some special, you know, things. And important, now you can give away 10,000. I learned it, you know, I did that roadmap. I give so much away too soon, so I cannot continue giving when you go broke. So it's a responsibility. If you want to become a giver, because money is an amplifier, it's just an amplifier. But if you want to give a lot to the community, then you have to have consistency. So build first that you become that person, so that you can give every month, not one time, and then come into problems. And I hope that you understand that it is not the small money where you have a challenge. It's when you have the big money. So make sure that your mindset is clear how you're going to spend your money before the money appears. Because the biggest chance to become unlucky in your life is to win the money, to win 1 million, to win 10 million, and have no guidance with that money. You see that in 9 of the 10 times, 99%, people who win the big lottery, who become rich, and they don't have money education, in 5 till 7 years, they are most broke than they have ever been. This is what you see. So, monkey see, monkey do. And this is, you know, if I do, you do. You can do. But you can decide. So, I buy a package, you can buy a package. I invite people, you invite people. I attend to trainings, you attend to trainings. The people who follow you and who do the things with you are the people you work with. I know a person, you know, he says, if I don't see you on the Zoom, you don't need to call me. And I said, whoa, why do you do that? He says, I have more than 50,000 people in my team. I cannot work with everybody. So I make a decision. He said, I only work with people. So every time when people come on his Zoom, they say, hello, hello. they all say, hello. So, and he always has 1,000 people on the Zoom because everybody wants to work with him. And I think that's a great mindset, that's a really great mindset. So follow the system. It would be so unfair for me if I would stop now. It would be so unfair. So input. Everybody complains that they do not have time sometimes. But I ask you, if you work with input, and we know 80% of your time you spend in this industry is inviting, making name list, finding the people, inviting the people, calling the people to follow back, calling, first phase, invite, present, train. But the most important thing is that you make a time schedule. Make that name list. Because I can tell you, if you did not make the list of names, print it out from your phone, put it on paper, put it there, just make it. Because I can tell you, only by making that name list is a psychology mindset. If you print it out, if you have all the names on paper, then you can check it off. It's like that storage room what you have to clean. Until you clean it, it drains your energy. Because every time when you see that little room, you open the door, you think, oh my God, I have to fix this. I have to clean this. And that is the mindset you need. So get the things done, because then they give you the energy. 80%, yes. 80% you spend on inviting, making name lists, finding people, calling them, inviting them. That is what you do, signing them up. And it gives you only 5% of your income. 15% you spend on training, developing, reading books. Eckhart Tolle, huh? Joseph, amazing, amazing. Sometimes you find those trainers. Sometimes they come, and I always embrace when people call me and I said, "Do you know this guy?" I was in Portugal and we had a conversation with other people we did not know, and one guy, and we were talking a little bit, and he was a little bit offended. He was a little bit, and then he said, "Did it?" And I said, "Okay." And he said, "Do you know Eckhart Tolle?" And I said, "Yes." And he says, "Oh, come." And he brought me to a very nice bar place. And he says, "Only people with the right mindset I want to hear." So for me, that is a very thing. If you meet up people, if you see something new, then you attract those people. If you buy another car, and then you see more of those cars around you. Why? Because that's training. That is opening your mind. That is opening the parachute. That is becoming the most important thing here. And Ferda, she will go and give you a mindset training. Oh my God. So make sure. And then, of course, events. Only 5% we spent to promote this event, but 80% of results will come from this event. It is so easy. If you did not call your people here yet, make sure you're going to call them. Make sure they are here live. If you don't step into that doing thing, all our trainings will not work. Nothing will work if you don't do it. You have, football yesterday, the Dutch people won from Turkey. And I think, there were two great teams. I can tell there were at least 22 millionaires on that field. And they had 2 goals. Can you imagine? 22 people on that field. There were some around, some reserve players, millionaires. But all those people are millionaires. You know why? Because when they have a ball, they kick it. They don't think. They don't talk. What do you think? Should I kick the ball? No, they get the ball, they kick it, because they are trained. They are sometimes so enthusiastic, they kick in their own goal. Can you imagine? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't stop them, because you can make a failure. You can sit in a corner and cry. But the guys didn't stop, and they do it, and they do it, and they do it. So for me, this is the most important thing. If you hang around with 5 intelligent people, then you will be the 6th. If you hang around with 5 millionaires, then you will be the 6th. If you hang around with 5 idiots, then you will be the 6th. Why would you sit with idiots? Whatever it takes is your mentality. Whatever it takes. A leader's attitude should be opposed to whatever it takes mindset. There is no excuse for not becoming successful, but you can make every excuse what you want. But you know there is no excuse for not becoming successful. Joseph, well, how much minutes do I have left?
You have 6 minutes.
So I try to talk as slowly as possible. I really tried. If I went too fast, Joseph made a recording, and it's always funny when you hear yourself back on the recording. It's always, you know, but hey, it is what it is. I made an easy calculator for everybody here. And we know now we have 1 trade a day. The majority has 1 trade a day. I got a lot of people who called me and said, why can you do 100 trades and why can I not do only 1 trade? And I said, you know, you have to think about it. And, you know, my 100 trades, what I do that to bring in leverage into the company. I do that to bring in people into the system. And you know, if we build to that 500,000 community, more people will do one click, and the AI will learn faster. The blockchain, the bandwidth from Polygon and Arbitrum will come in there, and it will increase. So for us to do the 100 clicks is promotional budget to bring in more people who do all clicking. By that clicking from different people on the blockchain, AI will improve faster and more, and there will be more liquidity to expand into the system more. So Arbitrum and all the other networks, you know, needs to be implemented. So it's promotional. If we do those clicks and we bring in, you know, people and more people coming in, then you can do more clicks sooner. Because we want to go from 1 click to 2 click. And this is why I made this Excel. Because a lot of people, they say, oh yeah, 1 click, I pay 500, I can only do 1 click. I say, the license what you have gives you accessibility to Aave that almost 21 billion for life, because you have a whitelisted wallet. Not everybody has it. And we have now a limit till 500,000. Then it will stop. Then they are going to recalculate. And they are looking if it can become bigger than 500,000. But maybe they cannot be bigger. Then it's only the 500,000 people who have a whitelisted wallet to do this. So if you do 1 click, you earn a year $108. And I calculated it with 30 cents. But this mindset. Can you raise your hand here, virtual hand, if you believe that we can go to 2 clicks? Actually, I want to see all the hands now up. Because we will go to 2 clicks. When Arbitrum comes in there, you know, when the AI is developing, when Polygon bandwidth is expanding, it will go to 2 clicks. So if you go to 2 clicks, it's already $216 a year. But that was not where we signed up for, of course, because we want to make money. And we really want to make money. So when more networks come in there, it will, when we go to Arbitrum, there will become more space on Polygon. So I really believe that we can go to 5 clicks a day very soon. I believe that. But because I believe it, I can sell it. And now you can see on the year base, $540. But that was not what we had agreed to. And we can stay in that mindset of not moving. And we will do the presentations, and we will do the trainings, and we will do the guiding, and we will recruit. So at one time, we have 10 networks, and maybe we can go to 25 trades a day. And then you have yearly $2,700 a year. And of course, that was not what we signed up. That was not shown to us in the beta. And you can still not do it. And then we go to 50 trades. And then you make 5,400. And you can say, it was not promised to us. And you still do not promote it. And you still do not sell it. And then we go to 100 trades a day. And you make a year, yeah, people make a year $10,800. And you can still say it was not promised to us and I will not sell it. And then we go to 200 trades a day. Come on, 200. You make 21,000 a year, or the people who do it, they make 21,000. And even if you then still say, I will not promote it, I will not sell it, you can log in with your whitelisted wallet and do the trades. Because we did it. And the best thing is, we made millions in the network marketing part. And you, because now you can do 200 trades a day, you can make $59 a day. You will make $21,600 a year. You can do too.
David, 1 minute.
So this is what I want to show you. And of course, I really believe that we can go to 500, 400 trades eventually in the long picture. The trades will become bigger. Maybe we cannot do that many trades, but I know new scripts will be implemented that we can do $1, $2, $5, maybe a trade. So this is a growing pattern. Joseph, I give the word back to you.